Something strange is happening in the UK right now. International students, once welcomed, are now being looked at as part of the immigration problem. Visa rules are changing, restrictions are tightening, and many students have no idea of what is coming. But if you are planning to study in the UK, you need to hear this. So make sure you watch the entire video.
I've been throw up the sex in
Hi everyone, welcome back again. My name is Tovia Ogun, and on this channel I share videos regarding the UK immigration, visas and travels. If this is something you are interested in, please do me a favor by leaving a comment on this video, subscribing to my YouTube channel and sharing this video. Let's just get right into this video. What is currently happening in the UK immigration? In 2025, the UK government, especially the Labour Party, is taking a new approach to immigration. International students are now being included to the conversation. One reason is the rise in asylum claim made by people who came to the UK on a student visa. And because of this, there has been recent concerns within the UK government and has led to talk about tougher rules. So what are they not currently telling you as an international student? I'm just going to read because I made few notes that are quite important. I don't want to miss any point. So what they are not openly saying at the moment is that some universities could lose their sponsorship rights if they are found to be linked with high dropout rates or a spike in asylum cases. This means fewer institutions may be allowed to sponsor students in the future, and visa rejections could become more common even if you meet the basic requirements. And like we already know, and I've mentioned this already on many of my videos, is they have already banned dependents for most students. This could just be the beginning, just in case you all don't understand what I've read. At the moment, there has been a spike in asylum claims. So that means a lot of people come to the UK on student visas, and immediately they arrive in the UK on student visas, they will then come up with a story and claim asylum. The UK has not noticed this pattern from a lot of students coming to the UK to school, and for this reason, there's a discussion going on within the UK government to make immigration and visas even tougher than what it already is, because a lot of people are now using this method to come to the UK to claim asylum. You already know the way it sounds. It's gonna be suspicious and they're gonna dive into it more. So what is happening? So this discussion is currently going on. Alright you guys, I wanted to quickly add this update on. So this video I am editing right now, I actually filmed it on the 4th of May, but on the 5th of May the UK posted a new update that actually comes with a visa restriction that will be going to some specific countries. I'm gonna just pause so you can see that video now. Those news were mostly posted yesterday, Monday the 5th of May. According to reports from the Times and Guardian, the UK is planning to introduce tighter visa restrictions for certain countries, specifically Nigeria, Pakistan and Sri Lanka. Why these specific countries? Because according to UK officials, there's been a rise in asylum claims after students arrive in the UK, and also to address concerns over visa overstays, because a lot of people come to the UK, as soon as their visa expires they refuse to leave the UK. Now who might be affected by this change if they are to make immigration and travels even tougher? These are the group of people that might be affected by this change. People who are applying to a smaller or lesser known university, or coming from a country with high visa refusal rates. You could face tougher scrutiny. You get that? It's not just by applying to a smaller university so you can use that method to come into the UK and then switch your visa. It also says even your course level matters. Short courses, foundation programs or diplomas could be at higher risk. this isn't being talked about enough. You can be at higher risk because it's clear if you were to go to a bigger university, let's say Cambridge University, and you meet other requirements for your visa, they probably won't scrutinize you enough because they know that for you to be able to meet up to a university like that, you have put in so much work into it, you've sweat to be able to get to such university. But if you were to apply to a very small university that is not well known, institute that is not well known, like they are not big in the UK, and then you apply to those, they are saying you're going to be scrutinized more. I'm not saying that people that will come through Cambridge can't do this, they can. However, this is just what they are saying. People, they are going to scrutinize more and look into more. And also your level of course matters. And if you're also going to do a shorter course, you can also fall into this category and you'll be scrutinized even more. So let's move forward. Now, what can you do? If this is to come into place right now, what are you going to do? Are you still going to get a student visa to the UK? Because I used to always say student visas were like the easiest kind of visas you can get, because if the university was to give you CAS, once you have that and you meet other things that are required for your visas and you make an application, you meet the financial requirements, immediately you get that visa. Unlike if you were to come as a tourist, it is harder to come as a tourist to the UK compared to if you were coming as a student. But this time, if they make the student visa even harder to get, what can you do? So first of all, I just want to say don't panic and do not give up on your plans or journey to come to the UK as a student, okay? But there are things you definitely need to do. Number one thing you must do is to check if your university is still on the approved UK sponsor list. Now this is important because if you make an application to any university in the UK and they are not on that list, what do you get? It's going to be declined, rejected visa. Number two, make sure you are applying for a credible course, preferably a full degree. A full degree can be a degree that go from 1 to 3 years, 1 to 4 years, 1 to 5, 6 years, different years, just depending on what course you're going for. Because as of this moment, they might think, you that is coming on shorter courses to the UK, are you gonna come here to seek asylum once you get here? Now imagine the way to think about that. So another third thing you must do is to avoid last minute applications and always double check your documents. Now I made a video things that can actually get your visa declined. You should definitely see that video because that video would definitely link to this particular video, because all of these things matters. Your document, the financial requirements, all of these things, they matters when you're applying for any of the UK visas. Now this is focusing more on students because there's been a spike on asylum, like I said already. So the UK is taking this seriously, okay? Also, make sure that you follow the UK immigration updates closely. Things are changing fast. Last month of April, we talked about the new changes. Now we're in the month of May. There are other new changes. I even have a video coming up where I talk about the new updates for this month of May. Guys, you need to see it. As you guys can see, this is the 4th of May and it's only 4:29 p.m. It's just 4 days into May. There already been new changes, new updates. So make sure you guys stick around. I'm going to post that video next. But again, if you come genuinely, I believe things will always go well for you. So there's a need for you to always be genuine with your application. Now, this is my question to you. What do you think about this shift? Is the UK still a good destination for international students? I would like to actually hear you guys' opinion on that right now, because I have a video that I posted just a few days ago where I talk about the reason why a lot of people are leaving the UK. Now that this new international student rules is going to come to place, it means there's probably going to be more people that are going to be leaving the UK. Okay, it's going to happen. A lot of people are going to be leaving more. Leave me a comment just sharing your opinion regarding this, okay? So if you did enjoy this video, please do me a favor by subscribing, liking, sharing and commenting. So have a good evening and bye bye for now.